Hail Satan. Hail King Lucifer. Hail Father Satan, I should say. Hail King Lucifer. Hail Lord Belial. Hail Lord Leviathan. Hail beautiful Queen Lilith. Hail King Azazel. Hail Lord Beelzebub. Hail Lord Pazuzu. Hail Lord Chronozone. Hail King Asmodeus. And hail King Asmodee. I hope everybody's having a good day. And a good weekend thus far. I hope so anyway. I really do, all bullshit aside. Like all my true brothers and sisters, I really do. The fakes, the phony, excuse me. The fakes, the phonies, I really honestly do, I'm not joking. Like, I can't express this enough. Okay? The fakes, the phonies, the wannabes, the ones that are keyboard Satanists, I truly, and I mean truly, do not care what happens to any of you. Male, whether if you're fake, if you're a phony, if you're a wannabe, if you're a keyboard Satanist, I really do not honestly care what happens to you. And that's the truth. I honestly don't care. I really don't care. When I said before, you know, that I don't care, I meant that I really do not give a crap. And that being said, I want to do this little video on, I want to do this little one on people that come up with excuses, okay? Because I was thinking about this most of the day, actually. People that come up with excuses in not to do satanic rituals, okay? Or demonic rituals. Or any rituals at all, for that matter, okay? And all they're doing is coming up with excuses. That's all it is. I have one person on my friends list, especially, that I know 100%, you couldn't park that goddamn Jesus truck anywhere else, you fucking goofball. Asshole. Yeah, I know one person in particular, and she's a female, okay? And I know for a fact that she's a 100% fake Satan. I'm not going to say fake Satanist, because she says that she believes in Father Satan, Lord Belial, King Lucifer, you know, and she also says that, you know, she has downloaded their demonic ins, okay, onto her phone. She downloaded them from the Satan and Sons group. Which I think is great, that part. But the Satan and Sons group, I think, is wonderful. Okay? That's one satanic group, you know, or, you know, satanic coven, whichever they are, that I think is amazing. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful that they have the demonic ins there for people to get and people to use, like to either write down or download them or however they choose to do it. I think it's great. I really do think their group is great. In that way, I think they're wonderful. I honestly believe that they are 100% true to their beliefs, true to their satanic beliefs, and true to what they say. And they're not a bunch of fakes and phonies and whatever. I truly do believe that they're real. 100%. And I respect them 100%. As true brothers and sisters. Or as sisters, I should say. But that being said, I got to get back to this other one. which has been like a thorn in my side, okay? Because she messages me on Facebook all the time, on, you know, general social media. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay? Plus, what she says she believes is, okay, she talks about King Asmodeus, King Lucifer, and Lord Belial all the time, okay? Like, constantly. Like, and she asks, you know, and she says things like, she has their demonic ins, okay? Or mantras, I call them ins. Which is what they are. What she has is their demonic ins. And she does not put it to practice. Okay? That's the best way I can put it. Like, she got it, she says it, she has the ins, but she doesn't put it to practice. She keeps making excuses. And I'm not joking, like, she keeps saying excuses, which to me is a load of crap, personally. And it really is. It honestly is. Because why would you want to even download the ins if you're not going to use them? Right? You know? And she comes up with the excuses like, I have nowhere that I can do a ritual. I have nowhere that I can do rituals, stuff like that. Yes, you do. I don't care who you are. You know, I really don't give a crap who you are, or I really don't give a fuck who you are. If you're true to Father Satan and you're a true Satanist, true 100%, you know, Satanist. True 100% sinister Satanist, actually, I'll say, because that's the best way to put it. Okay, if you're true to what you believe, what you're saying, you will find a way to do rituals. No, unless you're in prison, and you can actually still do them inside. The only thing is, you won't have a candle. You know, unless you got some good connections. That's pretty much the only way. But other than that, you goddamn church bells ringing in the back of fucking Zion bullshit. Not annoying, is it? But anyway, that bullshit aside, Zion bullshit aside. No, I don't care who you are. You'll find a way to do rituals. Okay? Because anybody who is 100% devoted to Father Satan, King Lucifer, and the demonic, and they are, if they are a true Satanist, they will find a way to do rituals. I can guarantee you that right now. Because I know people whose families are 100%, you know, Zion, Book of Lies believing, crap believing nut jobs. I'll say that. And they have kids, or I can't say kids because they're young adults. They have young adults, or the husband is a religious nut job, or the wife is a religious nut job, and the husband is a Satanist, or the wife is a Satanist, and they manage to do rituals with their wife in the house, or with their husband in the house. So, how do you come up with an excuse when you're single, or when you're by yourself, okay, that you can't do rituals? You tell me you can't find a dollar store or something and buy a tea light? You can buy a bag of tea lights at Walmart for like $2, $3 maybe, 3 something, and there's like 20 candles in them, 24 candles. And a tea light will last you 3 hours maybe. You know, steady burning. So you can't tell me, you can't use the excuse that you can't do rituals. There's no excuse, none. You can, like I said, you can be inside, you can be locked up. I've been there, believe you me, okay? And I still managed to find a way to do my rituals. Sure, I never had altar or anything like that, but I made the best with what I had. And that's what you have to do. You have to make the best with what you got. And if you got a small altar, okay? If you only got a cardboard box, okay? Keep it under your bed. Use a cardboard box. Use a tea light. You don't, like I said before in videos, you don't need to have $100,000 worth of stuff on your altar. Or a $100,000 altar. You don't need a big basement to do your rituals in. Sure, I think it's great if you can do it. And if you got the means to do it, and you can afford it, and everything else. And you can afford to pay, you know, 80, 90, 100 grand for ritual items. Like, you know, all different skulls, stuff like that. I think it's wonderful. I really do. I think it's great. But if you can't afford it, like me, because I definitely can't afford no $100 ritual items. And I sure as hell haven't got no big room to do them in. No big basement, or in a full house, no big basement, or no fucking, you know, big room in my home to do them in. I can guarantee you that. And I'm not lying, I'm being dead serious. And I do a ritual every single night. Every night they're not a big ritual, but I still do them. And usually once a month I do a nice good blood ritual. I really do. And I have for years. I have for a very long time. I have for a very, very long time done blood rituals at least once a month. And if it's, say, on a special occasion, okay, then I'll do 2 blood rituals a month if I have to. I'll do a dozen. I'd do one every day if I had to. As long as my body kept, as long as my red blood cells and white blood cells kept reproducing themselves in my body, in my bone marrow, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But if they stop reproducing, then I got a problem. Because then obviously I got anemia, or I got some fucking shit, unhealthy shit going down, right? Then it'd be time to pay a visit to the doctor. Or if I got blood work done, then the doctor would tell me, right? But in saying that, I'm not just saying that this person is the only that person is the only one. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that come up with that excuse. You know, if they talk to anybody, I'm sure. Fucking fly on my head. No problem to tell. At least it's nice out anyway. Yeah, and that being said, it's there's no excuse. None. I just got to get I'm getting a mouthful of Pepsi here. I'm promoting Pepsi again today. Oh, fuck, that's good. That's real good. A lot of sugar in it, but it's good. Can't have your cake and eat it too, I guess. Or maybe you can. Some people are lucky enough to have their cake and eat it too, but I'm not one of them people. I'm not lucky enough to have my cake and eat it too. I'm not lucky enough to win the lottery. Would I love to win the lottery? You're goddamn right. I'd love to win 50 million. I can tell you right now, if I won 50 million, I probably wouldn't buy a house, per se. But I definitely would have a condo. And I definitely would have one. It would definitely be more than 1 bedroom. It might be 3, but it might be 3 bedrooms. Yeah, probably 3. But I can promise you this right now. One room, I'd change the lock on the door, okay? I'd be the only one to have the key, and that would be my ritual room. That would just be my ritual chamber. Nothing else would go on in it, unless it had to do with rituals, or had to do with Father Satan and King Lucifer and that. That's the only thing. But, you know, in saying that, I would really love to be able to have a big, you know, a nice wide open space to do my rituals in. I really would. I'm not joking. I'm being 100% serious. I truly would love to be able to have space to do my rituals in. Like a big space, not like a small space like I got now. Because believe you me, I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. I don't have very much space to do my rituals in. In the place I live, not at all. But I still do them, and I'm going to continue to do them, and it works. So that's all that matters. All that matters really is you're being 100% honest and 100% open and true and very sinister. Don't forget the sinister. That's the fucking most important part, or one of the most important parts, to Father Satan and King Lucifer, Lord Belial, Lord Leviathan, beautiful Queen Lilith, the mother of all demons, true queen of the night, and the owl is one of her sacred animals, sacred birds, and I can see why, because the owl is a night creature. Hold on, okay, and that's it for this one. I'll do another one in a minute. Love you, and I'll talk to you next.